What is going on? Welcome to the Saturday stream. What's up everybody? I'm just here chilling, getting our items together, getting our rewards, doing all of our good stuff. What's up everybody? How is it going? Let's turn on some music first and foremost before I forget to do that. Oh Lord. You go this way, and then you are that. Chat! Holy moly, did you see? If you go into Mightiest Governor event in the older kingdoms, right? Well, I'm gonna leave that there for a second. Zenobia is out, although Zenobia is not out, because, well, one slight issue. She's not really out. It was really weird. She is in Mightiest Governor, so Zenobia has been announced, and I guess she's we knew she was coming out in the update, right? But I guess Zenobia is coming out during the update, and we will see her show up down here as soon as the update wraps up. So definitely make sure you're sticking around the channel tonight. On the day of the update, because we will be covering a first impression. Maybe we'll stream it live, our first impression. I don't know. We'll see. I think, well, the two commanders will be out, and not only they will be out, but they're also already in contest. So it's like anyone who wants to contest for this essentially has to figure out what this commander is within the first like 2-3 hours of it being out, decide whether or not it's worth investing, and go, or else you're screwed. I don't know if I'm going to go this Mightiest Governor or next one. I think I'm going to go this one, potentially. I don't know. The thing is, I'm at a place in resources where, like, resources are not necessarily an issue. What's up, Ronan? Mufa, what's up? Irene, hi. 561, Boom Raver, what's up? Oh, yeah, Infantry Gang. Heck yeah, Infantry Gang on its way out. We're going to go through the commander skills. I'm looking, she's not... So we can see all the skills description. She didn't come out. No, we cannot see anything about her yet. We just know it's Zenobia. We have her sculptures, and we know she's guaranteed to come out right after the update. There's a couple of other things we might sprinkle along the way. Hey, Scratch, thank you for the kind words. What's up, 3ZF? And Shay, hi. I haven't seen you in a long time. We need to talk. We stopped something along the way, and things got crazy, and life got rough. Update Tuesday, so you're gonna have to train your comms. The update is Tuesday, it's not Monday? Wasn't it on the 12th? Update's Monday, on the 12th, not Tuesday. Infantry Gang, heck yeah. The update's on the 12th, not on the 13th. Where is it? 12. So that's Monday. Saturday, the 10th. Sunday, 11th. Monday, 12th. It's on the 12th, yeah. I'm not crazy. Titch is a little bit, maybe. Yeah, it's on the 12th. So you're going to get to get her on training day and choose whether you want her or not. Yeah, Zenobia, chat. That's crazy. It's the first time in Rise of Kingdoms. It's the first time ever in Rise of Kingdoms they put a commander in an event before the commander is even out. I don't like it. I really don't. I think that this is a really bad thing to do, to get to a point where, like, there's an event that's super important on the Monday of the update where it's pretty much do or die for this commander. Yeah. That's how it is. High-Tech 307 Infantry Gang, indeed. Are you in JWM's Osiris League team? I am not. I am not in JWM's Osiris League team. I am in no Osiris League. I am out of Osiris League for this season. For this season, I'm out of Osiris League. Next season, Lord knows. Today we're on a Bex hype chat. Actually, it's the only beer that was left in the fridge, low key. And we're gonna drink it out of our Gecko Gaming mug. Cheers, chat. Happy Saturday. After infantry, there's archers, correct. Archer gang will come out strong in 2 months. So here is where this account, the 90 million power account in JWM, stands when it comes to that commander. Obviously, one of the two legendary commanders for infantry will probably be Garrison. We will be, regardless, unlocking every single commander like we have been in the past. I am not strong on the archer, on the infantry gang. One of the commanders that I regret not working on, and maybe when we start backpedaling into younger kingdoms, I'll come back and max out, is my infantry game, Alexander. Hopefully, maybe if we ever migrate far enough, like far back enough, realistically, the 500s we can spin for Guan Yu again, and that would be something that I would like to get under available. But my infantry game is not that strong on this account. However, the garrison game is, and so for us, the garrison game is priority. If one of these infantry commanders is a garrison commander that will take place as part of a good garrison in the meta of Rise of Kingdoms, we're definitely going to pick it up. We're going to pick up a new infantry commander if that's the case. The next steps on this account are going to be, for equipment, are going to be a second set of infantry equipment, but this time with leadership talents to go for Ethelfled. Ethelfled is going to take an infantry-based type of buff, essentially, for her set. And the plan of it is for it to be on Ethelfled for offense and on Yi Sun Sin or Theodora, whoever ends up being a legendary a leadership garrison commander, a garrison commander that stays primary, really. Either of these two, if we end up going into Yi Sun Sin garrison mode or something like that, we will have infantry gear that is for leadership ready to roll. And if not, Ethelfled will have it. So our next push in terms of equipment is, of course, we're going to keep working here a little bit more. We are reaching a point where we can craft one of these again and try and pray to get a special talented one. I'm pretty sure we're close to getting this too. We focused a lot on infantry because of obvious reasons. We had KVK going on and I was garrisoning with this set. But now that we are out of garrison mode for a little bit, we have Fabio Kakashi, what's up? We have the ability to breathe a little bit and start working on the next set, right? So I think that what we're gonna do is to upgrade this set, we're pretty much gonna go one of two things. If and when we get a special talent, we will probably keep it as a infantry special talent on infantry equipment, and then take this and send it to the leadership ones. And only when we have a full infantry set, then which is really only missing this, that, and a better pair of boots if we want to expertise our Shio's return. We're gonna get our infantry equipment infantried up, and then we'll go into making legendary leadership equipment that would be special talent for leadership. I'm right now a bit behind on equipment. I do want to get one more good set ready to rock and roll. I need more accessories. We have blueprints, we just haven't made them. And so now we are at a standstill. Shots, says D with the 25 Romanian Leos. Oh lord, we're doing shots today? We usually don't do shots on Saturday. We leave Dragothian Saturday for drinking, but I'm always down for it. Although, I was catching up on our bot right there, which clearly still doesn't work. It clearly still doesn't work. I might have to go back to manual mode because I really don't like that we kind of put aside Liver War Wednesdays due to some technical difficulties. D, let's get you rolling. Let's get you rolling straight away. You picked up a lot of gold keys already, ready to rock and roll them. No luck right there, though. No luck right there. No luck. But we will take a shot still in a little bit, just to kind of like open things up a little bit. Apparently Zenobia is like 3 garrison-based skills, so yeah, if that's the case, then Zenobia is gonna be the garrison commander we go after, and that's a good thing because there's very few garrison people in a lot of kingdoms, and so if she's a more garrison type, then hopefully people will go less ham on her. I would love if I have the ability. Oh, Red is hunting these. I would love if I have the ability to like take place properly in a Mightiest Governor. That would be cool, but I'm realistically not trying to train too many troops right now. I really would like to. I was trying not to train that many troops at this stage. I don't really have a use for troops at this point. And it's going to be kind of weird, just like keep pumping up. We'll even up our infantry back to like 1.2, and then maybe it's like 500k infantry and then a little bit of extra of this just to top up our garrison and account. Did I miss the new commander? The new commander is right now Zenobia. We know that Zenobia is this thing right here. We don't have that much. We don't have anything else about her. I've seen a little bit of the leaks. I don't know. I don't know if the leaks are real or not. Who gets them and where? We have pulled out of the leaks game. We started the leaks game and then we kind of left it be. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. Red. We got a bunch of stuff on this account too. Like, we can open all of these today just for the fun of it. On the jumper account, we will not be doing this anymore. But on the big account, we can totally open these up. Not a problem. We got a ton of these. We got archers equipment, infantry equipment chests. We got a bunch of hype weapon and legs and boots and gloves or helmet. So we're all over the place. We also are fairly close on a bunch of these things. This is a little bit rough, but 41 of those. That's another potentially archer chest piece if we'd like to get another one out of the way. We have it. Easy revival plate right there. We can get a revival helm soon. Revival gloves. Hello. The revival gauntlets compared to like what we have right now is meh. We definitely want the revival gauntlets. We need 25 more. 10 pendants though. That's interesting. 25 more on the gauntlets. So really 12 more. So potentially we could get them out of this. That would be really nice. Or even with the help of all of this. I kind of want to open this and see where we land, chat. I kind of want to open this and see where we land. What do you think? Should we? What do y'all think? Do we do like open 10 chests at a time of all of these and see what we get out of them and go from there, see what our status is? In terms of materials, we're fairly well stacked. We're fairly well stacked. When you try your LD player, can you give us your view on it? I will switch sometime this week for LD player for like a week or so. Solidusk, what's up? All right, Frodo, let's open. I'm totally down. I'm totally down to open them. Let's do this. That's the worst that can happen, right? Then we gotta go spend some money on the jumper account. I'll show you guys the jumper account and things going on there. Who's on Kingdom 1? I have no idea if Kingdom 1 has a thing anymore. Who is on the wheel? I don't know, Kakashi, who the second commander is gonna be. There's like a bunch of leaks of what it's going to potentially be, but we haven't seen them yet. But curiously enough, he or she will come out on the wheel the next day after the update. All of these at once? Nah, we're not opening them at once. Opening at once is the devil. Let's start off with this. We'll go like 10 at a time and go from there. See if our luck gets a little bit better. Archer equipment. What do we want? Very fast. We want gauntlets. We want the pants. We want the weapon. We want the gauntlets, the pants, and the weapon. Right? That's what we're really after. The gauntlets, the pants, and the weapon. Well, helmet too. We're after everything. We don't have special talents of everything, really. We want anything at this stage. Nice. Good. I don't want these. I think I definitely want those instead. So none of this. Bad this. And we didn't get one single chest piece, which is kind of disappointing. But that's okay. Not bad. A little bit of diversification. There's a revival plate right there. 2 and 2 and 4. Nice. We need that. We need these. Why didn't I join Chisco's Among Us? I didn't know it was happening up until this morning. And I already had other plans. Unfortunately, I was not informed about this Chisco's Among Us game. Wasn't aware of it. I was doing ARC at the same time. I already committed for my alliance to be an ARC. So By the time I was done, Fleesh was leaving, and Dragothian was like, I think I'm gonna play like another half an hour, and then Ronnie was like getting tired, and Shinchi was almost. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna come in and play 1 or 2 games, and everybody just dips, and I'm like stuck here with a Among Us stream where we did 1 stream. But we will do an Among Us Tuesday evening. We'll do a live stream Among Us Tuesday evening, and the first dibs go to members of the channel. Members of the channel in the members crew, we will get that going there. And then if we need to fill if we need to fill the lobby, we'll fill it up with any of you all who want to play. We'll essentially find a way to get everybody involved. But the dibs go to members in the channel. If you're not a member in the channel, click join next to the subscribe, become a member, and that's that. All the members will get priority for being in the lobby. Essentially, we'll do a stream Tuesday 4 p.m. UTC like we always do on 4 p.m. UTC. It will not stop a video from coming out though. Why does it feel like a lot of streamers don't really like Swagger? No comment. No comment. So you have 2 gauntlets, 3 golden ages. That's really nice. Revival green. This is actually sick. 8 out of 10 was like very, very hard items for me to get. Good. Good. All right, what we got here? Good. We don't need that, but all the other cheat. Yeah, yo, this was not bad. This was not bad. This was not bad. Let's see what our status is now. Okay, so we need. I'm gonna write this down, or else I'll never remember. 16 gloves. Is that 9 revival greaves? Nice. So we definitely we're gonna be able to make this probably next time we craft equipment. Oh yeah, 5 golden ages. We're definitely gonna go try to craft this into special talent next time we craft equipment. What else? We need 11. Hello? That's Seth's brutality. Where is? Oh, we were already here. So that we need 23 chest pieces, but chest pieces are not a big deal for us. And then the rest. All right. So where are we at? No money spent. T5's reached. Congrats. That's awesome. That's a cool achievement. It's a really cool achievement. So pants, gloves, well, shoes we need 2. What do we need for the shoes? We need everything. We don't have 1 special talent. Archer, weapon, anything, equipment. Shoes. That's Cloud Racers. You got a ton of them. Where's the flaming, whatever the heck's not? You. Flame treads. We need 14 shoes. And that's archers. Alright. Let's go open the infantry and see what we need out of infantry. Then we see what we can do. We're not going to use these. Chat. Friendly advice, okay? And I honestly beg of you, please. I've seen even content creators do this, and I understand why they do this, but I definitely understand how you guys are going to follow them, and that's a very, very bad thing to do. Do not open these until you are actually crafting. There is no point for you to say, oh, well, I'm going to make revival plates anyway. I might as well open all of this into revival plates, right? Because as time goes by, we're going to get more revival plates pieces, and you might change your mind. I have been saving all these, and I leave them as that up until the point where I'm crafting what I want to craft, and that way I have the ability to choose on the spot what I need. Do yourselves a favor. Do not fall for the trap of completing blueprints just to have them like ahead of time. I can complete my archer shoes with this. I can definitely complete a golden age with this. I can absolutely, well, I'm 3 away from completing gloves. I am ways away from this. We can finish the pants and we can finish the chest piece, but we're gonna choose not to do it. There's only one thing I can tell you. You can go ahead and if you really feel like opening these, you can. This chest right here with the the 3 accessories I very, 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 very much recommend taking the Silent Trial. The Silent Trial is so freaking hard. Speaking of which, the Silent Trial is so freaking hard to get. It's such a pain in the butt compared to what Delane's has been to me, that I would honestly say in that chest, go for Silent Trial, picking up this, and get your Delane's from the keeps. Let's talk about Osiris League a bit, since there's 2,000 plus kingdoms. Technically, 1,000 kingdoms. Just keep that clear. A lot of folks get confused with the fact that it says 2,000. Remember that Kingdom 1 is 1,001. So we have 1,070 kingdoms. That is 1. Do you think we need a 3rd realm? Since the age gap between the kingdoms is currently too representative of the realms, it would be too big. I honestly think that the longer Rise of Kingdoms lasts, the more they're going to have to figure out what to do with Osiris League. Because the way they have Osiris League going right now is just not worth it. How to get the Accessories Choice chest? It's a $5 chest. It's one of the packs that you get. It costs $5. Yes, it's part of the... It's a paid thing. After you craft or dismantle enough equipment, you're going to get like the small pack. Let's go to the big account. Let's go to the jumper real quick. Before we go to the jumper though, send our gatherers out to gather gold, because we might be pushing a Mightiest Governor on Monday. And we gotta open all the rest of the chests. I haven't forgotten, chat. All the infantry equipment and all the extra chests. Yes, I haven't forgotten. Do not worry. I just want to make sure we don't slack. Especially now. No, you're fine. Rise of Kingdoms are gonna have to figure out what to do with their with Osiris League to keep it interesting, because the bottom line is this: Osiris League, the way it's set up right now, it's not sustainable. It's not meant for the whole game. It's meant only for the top tier of the game, essentially. And the reason I say that is because the top tier of the game end up being in the realm of Horus, in that extent of like the vast, not everybody in the top tier is realm of Horus, right? But the vast majority is. And so they cater for the realm of Horus. So instead of figuring out how to make 2 realms that are good, they essentially merged the 2 realms into one and then created a new one that's much far away. But guess what? Nobody's paying attention to that realm because truly, like, they're younger kingdoms, they're not at the highest of competitive level, they're not really known, and they're all at the same time as the top tier players, right? There's absolutely not gonna be one chance on earth that I will watch a Realm of Anubis match instead of a Realm of Horus if I have to pick. And it's not because the Realm of Anubis sucks, it's because the Realm of Horus has much more interesting things and much more people that I know and players that I know and names that I know that make me want to follow it. Osiris League needs to figure out a way in which the different divisions are not based on age, and are also based on the ability to play, right? It's weird. Right now, both realms are at the same time and it makes no sense. A 3rd realm would not do anything for Osiris League. It would be just nice for the players who are coming in to have a funner Osiris League to play, and that would be cool on its own, but then they're pretty much segregating all of those people to that section. Ankit with the 400 ruples. What's up, Ankit? How's it going? I haven't seen you in a bit. How are things? Thank you very much for the very kind 400 ruple super chats. I need to write you down, and we gotta open you keys too, Ankit. Oh my lordy. And another, wait, I'm so confused, Ankit. You went for the 400 ruples and then topped it up with another 20. I see what you did there. I see what you did there with that top off. All right, infantry equipment. Let's go take a peek. We're probably gonna craft those 2 legendaries. Realistically, we're probably gonna craft those 2 legendaries. We're gonna buy some packs, or we're gonna pick up, first and foremost, we want to pick up the, what's it called? The VIP shop. And then we're going to get a geared up bundle on here to get more materials. And all that's good. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Ankit. Sneaky, sneaky, Ankit. You topped it off. Infantry. Let's do infantry, because I really want to see what's our status there. So equipment. Let's do this. Infantry equipment going for 10 at a time. Sorry, 1 second. Realistically, what we're really hoping for is Witch's Lineage for the helmet, Fubuki for the weapon. Everything else we don't really need. We can definitely use for a second set, but we have a boatload of these for a second set. We have a few of these, I believe, for a second set. We have a few of those for a second set. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, we have 7 of these, 2 of those. Oh, we don't have Quinn Souls anymore. Well, I need a Quinn Soul probably. And then technically Frost Treads if we want them, if we're not going to do the Shio's Returns. If we don't do the Shio's Returns again, then we do Frost Treads. We might try to special talent this bad boy up. And maybe even switch up the pants. Pick up those pants, drop them on someone else. Technically speaking, if I special talent this, special talenting this to infantry would really suck. Because I would be stuck with 2 infantry pants, right? I think that when we make this, if this special talents, we will actually make it a leadership. I think. I'm not so sure about that. There's a lot here. How you get so many blueprints for infantry? I go here, and I bought that twice. Last weekend, I bought that on Sunday for More Than Gems, and then on Monday again for More Than Gems. It was very exciting. It was very exciting. We bought all of this, all of that, all of this, all of that, and then I think we picked up like one defense boost on this day, and on the day before that we picked up 2 offense boosts, and that was pretty much that. So that's how we ended up with all that. All right, enough talking. Open them. Equipment. Equipment. You. All right. I don't need these really. 30% of what we opened was pretty terrible, but this is really good. That's really good. At least half of what we opened is what we need. We need Witch's Lineages. We need Sakura Fubukis. We'll take Quinn Souls. We'll take, I guess, shoes too, although I have a shoe already. 2 Witch's Lineages. 2. Oh, no Fubukis. Fubukis are important. Fubukis are very, very important. Charles YSG, what I'm using for defense in KVK Season 1, it's the same for KVK Season 2? No, Datey, for KVK Season 2, you're going to have a lot of pressure of Khan and Saladin. That pair, Charles YSG, is not going to do as good. You can. It's not terrible. Against Attila Edward rallies, you could maybe survive with that, maybe. But you're doing full infantry, so probably not. You're gonna get a lot of Edward rallies on that. You're gonna get a lot of Khan rallies on that. So you're gonna need to figure out how to cancel out. Khan YSG is one that I've been seeing a lot for rallies, though. For Garrison, Season 2 becomes either Edward Tamaris or Khan Saladin or Khan YSG rallies. You have Alex Richard too, technically, but I haven't seen that many Alex rallies. Alex YSG, by the way, is also pretty good. No Atel Takeda, yes, I know, in Season 2. You definitely don't have Atel Takedas in Season 2 yet. But you do have Khan YSG, Alex YSG, Alex Richard, Khan Saladin, Edward Tamaris, Edward YSG. This is so bad. I mean, Karoks, these 40% we don't really care for. More than that, 60% we don't really care for. All these are really... We don't want the gloves because I have 7 blueprints. Nice. Perfect. Well, kinda. You got 3, 1, and 1. The Fubuki and the Witch's Lineage are really, really, really low drop rate. The helmets in general, nice. Very low drop rate on the helmets in general. Let's go look at what our status on the infantry commander. Alex Martel doesn't sound like a bad idea to me either. Let's go look at where we stand requirements wise. Go, and then we'll open the random chests too to see if we get everything we need. So in theory, we're also going to need 4 archers, 4 infantry, 20 helmets, 13 weapon, chest piece. We need 1 more for a Karok. Lol, I'm not even gonna count that. We need 5 for chest piece. So we're almost good on the chest piece. I don't even think we're gonna open this or that for this. We're just gonna leave it and eventually we'll get them. 5 and 1 is a very doable number to get in the next time we open chests or something like that. Who bet in the realm of Anubis? I have no idea, Carnage. Unfortunately, I have 0 clue. 0 clue. I mean, we're almost at a Seth's Brutality too, which I don't really need. And then we're good, right? Pants, helmet, gloves, weapon. So theoretically, to get both sets the way I want to get them, I need 18 weapon chests as of right now. 18 weapon chests, 28 chest pieces, 14 shoes, 9 pants, 20 helmet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gloves, 16 gloves. So we need 18 weapons, 28 chests, 14 shoes, 9 pants, 20 helmets, and 16 gloves to be able to get all the blueprints for 1 more iteration of making equipment for the both sets. So chest pieces we have, pants we have, gloves we need 3, helmets we need 14. The lowest count for us is helmets. Weapons were good. Shoes were good. So gloves and helmets is all we're missing. Weapon in here and leg will always be nice. Gloves and boots will always be nice. And these are the helmets. Gloves and helmets. We really need Golden Kingdom chests, I guess. We gotta go do Golden Kingdom. Open these 3, see what we get. Oh, nothing good. Nothing good. Let's go look at the rest. I want to open the rest of these. I can't hold anymore. 15 of each in this. At this point, gloves or boots, we need 3 epic gloves. Let's go. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. All right, 1 boot doesn't help me at all. Come on, gloves. 2 boots. Oh, we're gonna get wrecked, aren't we? It knows that we need gloves, and we're just gonna get straight 2 gloves. Woo! Only 1 epic glove, and we should be at a place where we can make it. So we have all the blueprints we pretty much are gonna think of making for the next little bit. Ooh, a legendary shoe. I'll take it, but rip. We're still 1 epic glove away. 1 epic glove. 1 more of these. I don't know if you guys can even hear my neighbors or their loud car. Yeah, we're almost there. And then we can pretty much open a bunch of these to get a bunch of the blueprints that we need done and do a massive recraft as we get near our next KVK. As we get near our next KVK, we'll do a massive recraft. Frost Reds do drop a lot. Saladin is pretty legit even for the long run, Deity. I agree. I do like Saladin. I hate Golden Kingdom. I do too, Kakashi. I really can't stand it. Ooh, gold pants. I really can't stand Golden Kingdom either. 2 weapons. Weapons are always useful. We're gonna need a lot more weapons anyway. 30 more to go. Nothing good. 30 more to go. 15 more, please. Okay. Epic and is that the best pull on Earth? Not the worst either, though. We're getting there. Blueprint boxes wise and stuff like that. For someone who does not buy consistently every single week the equipment packs or these in the VIP, we're doing remarkably well blueprints wise. I do need to on a weekly basis buy these, and I do need to on a weekly basis buy these, and I've been doing that, but I haven't been buying these every single week. I've been waiting for gem spending events to do these and occasionally buying them. But that's the big account really quickly. On the jumper, before we head over, let me get on the phone really quickly on the jumper and make a couple of purchases. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it rain a little bit. It's full buy Call of the Ancient on the jumper as... Oh, well, we're on the big account on the phone. Let's go buy Call of the Ancient as we approach the Wheel of Guan on the jumper. The jumper could have a redemption arc in the sense of it can actually be an account that does like open field fighting and warring and stuff like that, and the big account will be more of a garrison rally filling account, and arc account, this jumper account is going to be more aggressive, more open field fights, more hunting, more killing, and that's the plan for it. 2 years into Rise of Kingdoms, we're changing pace. We're going into into aggro mode. We go in aggro mode, chat. We kind of gotta go aggro mode. We've been doing a lot of the defense and a lot of the rally filling for a little too long. I did not place the bets yet. That's gonna come up next. We gotta place bets on all accounts anyway, right? We're gonna have to place bets on all accounts as is. So, let's see. What am I looking at? Oh. No, I did not do bets yet. Okay, so while we're doing all that, let me clickety-clack the clackety-clack. Are we in the big main alliance so we can spend money and give them gifts? Instead of spending money on the farm account, which someone did earlier, kind of sad. Call of the Ancient. $5 pack. Here we go. Ooh, earn 4 for 1. It's 4 for 1 time. Perfect. If you are a Android user, this is the time to spend some money. 4 for 1 on Android points, which you cannot redeem in Rise of Kingdoms anymore, which really sucks. I hope that Rise of Kingdoms bring back the Google Point rewards. Back in the day, you used to be able to get like $10 discounts or like gems for Google Points, which you'd earn by spending money. But now it's not Rise of Kingdoms is not in that list anymore, so I really hope they bring it back. If they bring it back, we're gonna have hundreds and hundreds of points ready to rock and roll on the jumper account. We're ready to rock and roll on the jumper account. We will have all we need. And this should be enough, sufficient. Oh, and there goes the credit card. It's like, hello, you have been spending a lot of money on on a Chinese account right now. What are you doing? And now I need to tell them it's okay. My card has not been stolen. It is intentional that I'm spending $400 on zeros and ones in a mobile game. It's all intentional. Chat, What happens when we start opening Pokemon cards? Do we make a Pokemon cards channel? What do you say? Do we make a Pokemon cards channel? Where we buy Pokemon booster boxes and just open them? Would you be interested / mesmerized / follow, subscribe, like, and watch while we open Pokemon cards? That'd be funny. I'm totally down. I am totally down to open Pokemon cards on videos and streams. Making videos of opening cards and streams of opening cards. Pokemon cards, obviously. Why are you even asking? I know, right? I know. I kind of feel like just buying a big booster box and just get some myself. I'd probably get some myself too. I know, right? Oof. Wait, since we're 4 for 1, might as well buy this Mark of a Champion and put it on someone. Buy these packs real quick. 1 more second. Mark of the Champions. Hope and pray. And since we're already spending money, nah, we're fine. Let's buy 1 more. Should I buy 1 more? No. This will do. Okay, bring the account up. Let's bring the account up on the screen so you all can see it, right? What's the point of a stream if you guys don't see what I'm doing on the stream, right? So you go like that. You go like this. It's been a long time since I went down the Pokemon card hole. They were fun. I fell into the hole recently and I'm so all over the place. Gecko, you putting all marks on one alliance or spreading them? I'm probably going to put them all in one alliance, the red underwear. I'm probably going to do it. Jumper's looking good. Jumper's looking sick. I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on in 541 with blueprints because I woke up today and saw that there is a blueprint mark. There is a pendant marked for Bedrock. So now I need to figure out what we're doing with blueprints again because I was hunting for pendants for a little bit, and granted, there's a list, there's a priority. I don't even know who is who and what's what. It's like at this point, I told you, for me, Kingdom 541 is a very big question mark as to what on earth am I doing and what the heck is going on in here and what the plan is and what the decisions are. So I'm waiting until KVK ends, which should end tonight in 1 day, and then we'll see. And then we'll see what the next steps are, right? Did I miss the commander? The commander is in the Mightiest Governor Glee. We will see the actual commander only on Monday. Zenobia showed up in the Mightiest Governor in the older kingdoms, and now we're waiting to see her actually show up in the game. She hasn't shown up in the game yet. So the jumper, other than being liked on food, which is okay, we got plenty of gathering going on. 2 farm accounts being built and everything, so gathering is happening. Other than that, though, we're just cruising along. 123,000 gems for those of you who doubted whether or not we spent that moolah. There it is, right there, 4 minutes ago. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of them, which is actually nice. I never full bought Coda before. It's the first time I full bought Coda, which means now I have a lot of these goodies, which is nice. Not that many, but still 36 is more than I've had on this account for a while. So we can make 720 tier 5s and then another 80. So 800k tier 5s in here to compete in a Mightiest Governor whenever we choose to compete in one, which will be really nice. 800k T5s if we need to, really quickly. I usually tend to stop at 500k. I don't think that over 500k T5s should be needed to get to top 15, top 10. in a Mightiest Governor in a big kingdom. I don't know what 541 will look like now that like a bunch of people, some people have left, others are in the process of leaving. So I don't know what this upcoming Mightiest Governor is going to look like. There's an Attila Mightiest Governor, which we're obviously skipping, but the wheel coming up on Tuesday is probably a Guan wheel, and in that Guan wheel we will be spinning 184 times all of our gems. All of our gems are going to be spinning away essentially. On this account too, we have bought the store twice courtesy of More Than Gems, and yeah, it's looking nice. If you haven't seen the status of this account, yesterday's video is all about that. Every Friday from now on out, you'll see an update of cross update of what happened with this account throughout the week, so it's going to be really neat. How can we preset our marches, and how do you presetting marches is fairly simple. You can launch a march, and then when you have your march preset and ready to rock and roll, you click on this. It'll open your presets tab, and then you can click on the tab. It'll tell you, are you sure you want to replace the slot? You click confirm, and it does it. That's it. And then you have it. Essentially, you don't see these until you set up your first slot ever, and you will not see this button until you set up a slot outside the blue. So if you're only in blue, this will not show up, but when you preset a setup in red or yellow, it'll add you this button which will let you switch in between, and that's how you preset a march essentially. Did I answer your questions? Are the skills for the new commanders out yet? No, they're not. And I will not be spreading my marks into multiple alliances. I'm just gonna go all in on the one and only. Weren't you leaving 541? I might. I thought so. I was under the impression that 90% of the kingdom is bailing out of the kingdom. Like, the little bit of leadership that I was talking to when all of this went down, or like some are leaving, some are not, and then the other half of leadership was like some are leaving, some are not, and the other two halves, like the two halves, are not talking to each other. And then some might leave, and then they might not leave, and then they might rebuild the kingdom. I don't know. For me, the plan is right now, if I find somewhere else that I want to be at, I will go, Jeff. But if I don't find somewhere else I want to be at, I'll stay until I find somewhere that I want to be at. And if I decide that I want to be here, then I'll stay here. So who am I gonna bet on? My eye for the talent. I am gonna make a mistake. Okay, chat. I'm gonna make a mistake, and the mistake is that I'm going to do what most people did in theory, every single season, which is bet on last season's winners. HKL, out of all the alliances, is the one that was so dominant nobody was able to break. I don't know whether it still holds true. I don't know if it still holds true that HKL are this nasty team as they were last time. But I can tell you that there's 32 teams. Every single day that you wait to bet, the amount of rewards you're going to get back are very low, go down drastically. And with not needing 75 for the sculptures, 175 for this and that, 215, 245, 285, 315, 327. It's like you need 340 some to clear the store. I'd really like to get this. I'd really like to get that, this, and that, even over this. But to get here, in our current shape, if I didn't buy the $20 pack, you can buy the $20 pack and get another 8 of these for 17 total coins. And then you can spread them around a little bit. If you spread them around at 17 and you do half and half between two teams and one of them wins, you're still pretty well set up. I'm going to stay with what I have right now. And I'm going to go ahead and place it all on HKL on this account. I'm going to place it all on HKL. I think HKL is a decently good bet. I think that We might see an HCL versus JWM final again. Maybe, maybe not. There's a lot of good teams in here. A lot. SNO, Rose, PTOL are all 1AVG, Titans. These are all teams that weren't here last time around. 341 is now in the scene in here. You have a bunch of 399s, but they had a pretty intense KVK. So did Titans, who had a KVK against these guys. 411 are very, very underlooked at right now. I saw let's go do bets. We might as well go do bets. Okay, let's go do bets real quick. Let's talk match by match and talk by talk and things by things. First and foremost, chat, when it comes to betting in Osiris League, the number one recommendation I have for you is betting on the overdog is a very, 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 very bad idea. Very, 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 very bad idea. It is a very, 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 very bad idea. Betting on the overdog. Why? Because the way the game, the betting system works is whoever wins, if either side wins, in this case, where is it? Or is it this? If this side wins, whoever bet on this gets a fair share of this based on the percentages of how much they bet. So you don't want to be there's 146,000 people betting on this match. And I can promise to you there's probably like 100,000 people who bet on these guys. 100,000 people are going to have to share this. And for you to make even a dent, you're going to have to go all in here. And for your all in, you're going to get a coin, maybe two. On the other hand, if you lose on a crazy expectation madness in here that is not real, you're going to lose half of your coins. And so, looking at all the matches, okay, we're going to go one by one on the matches, tell you who I know, who I don't, and what are matches that I like and what are matches that I don't like. 96 versus PTOL is a really, really, really weird one. 96 has the power. They're a younger kingdom than PTOL is. In PTOL, the 300 Spartans it's like their leader, MKiz. This is someone we've been seeing on and off in this community for a very long time. From being in Kingdom 16 with Ronnie, all the way to leading to being in all sorts of crazy kingdoms in all sorts of places. A leader all over the place. I think the PTOL stand a good chance. They stand a much bigger chance than a, what is this? 4-1? This is a 4-1 odd, pretty much. For every 1, you're going to get 4. For every 4, you're going to get 1. So, in a 4-1 situation, I would put some coins on PTOL. 411S and UCS is kind of the same story. I don't know what's the status of UCS. UCS has been like up and down, left and right throughout the community, right? There are times where UCS was at the peak of Rise of Kingdoms, and there was time where UCS was at the bottom of Rise of Kingdoms. They've never really been at the bottom, but Kingdom 2 has had like its up, down, left, and rights with people leaving, migrating, restructuring, rebuilding. With Enday in here, I think that the hype of a 3-1 against the 411S lineup is a little bit crazy. On the other hand, 411 had some people migrate out of their kingdom. Folks who were in 411K migrated out, from my knowledge. People who were in the Osiris team also are not in the Osiris team anymore. So 411S is a team that is comprised from a kingdom that is huge. I don't think they're a 3-1 against UCS, so I would definitely put some coins on 411S. Sorry, Gecko. Put my finger on it. MCO versus OV is not a match I'm even going to get close to. MCO had a very tough KVK going on. OV is a very, very strong contender to get out of this playoff. I don't really think that even at a 20-1, it's kind of nutty. A 20-1, this is. I mean, you could throw 10 coins in here, you'll get 200 out of them, in case you get it right. I don't think that this is a bad bet, but OV is definitely a stronger team. AVG, 1 AVG versus 108 is a match I'm not getting close to. The odds are not worth betting on either. It's not even, it's like a kind of a 1-for-1, which is weird. You get 1-for-1 if you win, but you lose half if you lose. So it's like, there's no odds in here for me to put a bet. Who will win out of these two guys is really a matter of who has the better, who comes in with a better day. And I'll tell you why. 1 AVG have stepped up quite nicely their Ark of Osiris game. They've stepped up quite well their Osiris League presence. They were here last time, but they weren't as they didn't seem as strong as they seem now. Now they definitely seem a bit stronger than they seemed last season, and I'm pretty sure 1 AVG can agree with me on that one. 108 though has a history of being good in Ark. They were top 4, top 16, and now they're even more than top 16 I think last season. And now they're back here. It's all a matter of who has the better day and who comes in more focused and who makes the first mistake. This is going to be an interesting match. Speaking of which, we should talk about what we're casting tomorrow too. It's somewhere within the million of notes that I write throughout the day to remind myself of, there it is. It's the other color. So, okay. We got matches to talk about casting wise. C9N against 49F. I would pass. C9N is very, very strong. Even at almost 3.5 to 1. 49F has a very, very, very tough battle against a very strong Osiris League team. OUO and Raze, I'm skipping. The odds are not even worth it. Who will win out of these two? I think Raze has a shot. I think Raze is being underdogged, but they definitely have what it takes to potentially take an upset here. So I would say Raze. We'll do a predictions too. I'll take screenshots later and upload on Discord what my predictions were and stuff like that for you to have it available. And so Rose versus BBTH. You know, this is one match which I am very confused about, and I'll tell you why. BBTH had a very hard KVK that they went through. However, BBTH also have my friends, XJWM folks who are playing Osiris League with BBTH. Let's put it this way. I know a big part of their team. I would not mess with BBTH at all, arc-wise. However, I don't know anything about the Realm of Anubis, Aniket. I don't know anyone from the Realm of Anubis. So, it's hard. It's hard for me to talk about them. I can tell you Rose, last season they were very, very impressive. If they kept building up, they might stand a chance to play against BBTH. This is a match where I would give like a 70%, 75% chance to BBTH and maybe 25 to Rose. And the odds seem kind of to agree with me, right? It looks like a 66-33. I gave them higher odds of winning. And so this is why I would skip on this altogether. Skip on this match, odds are not worth it. Skip on this match, odds are not worth it. I don't know any of these. I may know them. Temple of Artemis. Yeah, because we played against them and we lost, and they beat us, right? They were the one who knocked us out of the match. That's where I know their name from. I don't know any of these guys to give you like an advice on them. I'm straight up skipping this because of odds. LIIG is going to have a fairly easy time against Titans. Titans are very low. I think they're very low on troops. They just fought like crazy for a very long time in their KVK. The 341 versus HKL match is going to be nuts. There's a lot of hype on HKL. I would put a little bit of coins on 341 maybe, but I would not bet on this match at all. Just because it's like, it's fairly one-sided in terms of the expectations as well as in the odds, and I truly think that 341, while being prepared for what's going to come, are not, maybe are going to run into an HKL wall, like a lot of us did last season. So we're going to have to find that one out. TN versus SX, pass on the odds. TZA versus UC versus JWM. I would not bet against JWM unless it's in the final. I would not bet against JWM. This is like more than a 23 to 1. This is like a 20. It's like, holy lord. Times 2. That's like 20 times, almost 20 times the return on investment here. So more, 40 times. Times 2, times 4, times 40. Yeah. So 40 to 1 return on TZA. So I can't even bet there even if I wanted to. I wouldn't get close to this. Na'Vi versus Eve. I know Na'Vi are really good team. They're newer team. I think that they're going to do really good. Eevee have... I don't know who is in Eevee out of everyone I know. In 399, I don't know what the lineup is. So... this is a match where betting on Na'Vi seems like a good choice for those who did. I'm skipping because of odds. Makes no sense to me. I'm not betting against 411k, even though I don't know what their status is anymore. I'm just not going to take that gamble. And same doesn't go here. So, where do we bet and why? Because we really don't need it right now, I am not going to take this. But I really need that. Really need that. And I really need that. So we will have to pick rewards up at some point, but not at this stage. Golden statue looks so nice. I'd really like, my goal is 5 of these, so that's 17 and a half, 17.7 plus 19.7. That's what we need. We need 19.7. Anything after that is just is heaven. If you ask me what you should get out of Osiris League shop, I really like these. Obviously, these two are no-brainers. You have to pick them up. Do not skip these. These are like the cheapest blueprints, most useful blueprints you'll get. Do not do it. Golden statue is something that I would take too, just because it's nice and it's rare and it's like you can only get it once. I'd go with the advanced AP and then speed ups and then gold keys. You also have gathering enhancements. Really ridiculous. Gold stars are nice, but yeah. Why didn't you join the Among Us challenge? I did not know it was happening until it actually happened. Well, I didn't know it was happening until earlier today. And I had already committed, because I didn't know it was going on, I already told my alliance that I'll do ARC. And by the time I was done, everybody seemed to be over it. So I just didn't join. It is what it is. I would have preferred if we synced it a little bit better, but... And the funny thing is everybody used my logo and my name on their thumbnails, which was hilarious, and I wasn't there. But it's okay. Maybe next time. Amir, maybe next time. So, what am I betting? We're going aggressive P-Tall. We're gonna sprinkle some love on the 411S. The love sprinkling being done right there. And that's a 4 for 1. It's really not worth my time. Although it's nice, a 4 for 1. How crazy would it be betting on this? Betting on that just for the S's and G's. Betting against my own team. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. We can stick the rest of it in 411S. Bam. So yeah, that's what I'm betting on this week. P-Tall and 411S. P-Tall, take my money. 411S, take my money. Make me more money, please. Now we got more. 100 more coins. Who do we stick them on? P-Tall. Take my money. So, regarding casting tomorrow, I am debating between these two matches. OV and MCO, or 411S and UCS for the 13 UTC match, and for the 15 UTC match I am probably looking at either 341 versus HKL or Rose versus BDTH. So look forward for that tomorrow. 1 AVG is the easiest cast of your life. I would love to cast 1 AVG at some point. There are just so many hot matches, much hotter matches to cover this time around that ended up working out that way. That like it's almost crazy not to put in 341 against HKL on the screen. And I feel like that between these two, it's like, do you want to watch OV and see how they go at 399, or do you want to see what I would say is a much more competitive match? I think we're gonna cast this. I think we'll see. Rose play at 13. Oh, so that was written wrong. So this is not. See, even better. So it would be either this or the Rose match. And 15, we have really only one match that's very interesting to me, and that's the HL match. Hey, Pervy. Pervy, that's a question that you're gonna have to figure out with yourself. I cannot answer that question. If you're a free-to-play player and those chests are very critical for your gameplay, then that's important, but then you're playing in a non-fun environment, which means that growing an account which you don't, in an environment that you don't enjoy, what's the point of growing the account, right? It's a very weird thing. It's a very weird situation. Yeah, I know, High Tech. I know. And you should, I don't know why you say you're happy your kingdom is stable. Your kingdom is more than stable. Your kingdom is very good. Your kingdom is in a very good shape. Overall. For now, more and more intrusions are coming into the 307 group. And when enough intruders come in to cause issues, then we'll see what happens with 307. For now, though, thankfully, really thankfully, you guys have had competition, well, not crazy competition, enough that you could compete and play and have fun, but at the same time come ahead. Once it becomes a matter of fighting 399, of fighting 279 after 399, I don't know what the plans would be, right? Like that whole group with 341 migrating to 401, there's a lot of other people migrating to 399. I think that the 307 group that up until this point had 307 solely in the lead of that group of kingdoms is about to open up to be a little bit more diverse and a pain in the butt for you folks in 307. It's gonna have a little bit more competition. A lot more whales are coming into that group of kingdoms where eventually you'll end up matching against them. It's like there's a limit on how many allies you can make, right? And by allying essentially with 401, 307 position themselves in a place where 399 and 279 can potentially, after their KVK, kind of like settle things between them and group up against the 401 and 307 group. And in that case, there would be a crazy KVK, right? Can you imagine 307 and 401 against 399 and 279 after everybody like kind of gets their healing going on and everything figured out? That would be a nuts AABB KVK. That would be a nuts AABB KVK. Yeah, chat, for the record, Kingdom 541 is going to start recruiting fairly soon. While some folks left, this kingdom is not lacking firepower. I'm not going to tell you whether or not you should or you shouldn't migrate in here, because I tend to not get involved in the politics and in the recruitment and all that, because I like to be a player. I'm not here to build the kingdom, and I'm not here to do that kind of stuff. I like to be a content creator that is part of the people, kind of like just creating content from the level of a player, not from leading and recruiting and doing all that. So I'm sure that 541 will get their recruitment team together and start recruiting. I'm not saying that necessarily that I'm staying here 100%, but as long as I'm having a good time and I don't see a different place that I would be better off at, I'm gonna be here. And so far, I'm enjoying this. The people who are still here are very good people. The leadership that's still left in here, they know what the new leadership, they know kind of they know what they're doing. Fort Cao Cao, nice. They know what they're doing. It's not the kingdom is not like fallen apart. That's for sure. But everything has its good and bads, right? Oh my. One Cao Cao sculpture. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. Couple keys, maybe 2-3 keys. 541 is an amazing kingdom. Only reason I still play is because of these people. I agree. It's a very fun kingdom to be in. It was very refreshing to come into this kingdom. It was very... Told y'all we'll get them, right? Didn't I tell you we'll get them? Didn't I tell you we'll get them? That's not a shot. I don't care what you say. That's not a shot. Mitch with a $20 super chat going, hola, brother. How you doing, Mitch? That doesn't count towards you or towards shots, because Lord have mercy. Mitch, how you doing, brother? You coming in for the Tuesday Members Among Us stream / video / whatever it's gonna end up being. And of course, if we don't have enough members, then we'll obviously fill it in with some awesome viewers. 4 from Mitch P. Mitch, Tuesday, 4 p.m. UTC, we do the whatchamacallit? Among Us stream, and then after that on Wednesday we'll do Sipping Saturdays. We'll do Liver War Wednesdays, and your keys are gonna get taken care of. It's weird. We're going up and down, left and right in our members. It's like 2 days ago we had like a bunch of 58 active members. 4 of them dropped in between, and then people are slowly recommitting their memberships. 727 Fishing was our last member to recommit to the member squad. Of course, I'll be there next, Mitch. It's gonna be a fun time. It is gonna be a fun time. We'll be chilling on Tuesday and just impostering it out. We'll see what happens. Ooh, gold chests that I put in. Nice. So we'll see what we get out of them. 50 gems. 5 gold keys. Nice, dude. Nice gold keys, Gecko. Nice. VIP. Woo! 200 VIPs, at least something. Nice gold keys, Gecko. Very nice. Do it, Mitch. I'm telling you, I'm on that Pokemon hype. I'm about new badge soon-ish. New badges. I need to get new badges done. I need to find a good graphics designer to make the badges, because they're so small. It's really hard to make like badges that are different, but at the same time have something in them. I kind of like Chisco's with the shield that changes colors. I really like the GG that changes colors. It's gonna stay the GG, but I need to make something like more professional. How am I Jinx Basto? Oh. Yeah, but we're very well positioned gems wise. Thankfully, we're very well positioned gems wise for the next wheel coming up. We are very well positioned on this account to pretty much do almost anything we'd like to do with it, really, realistically. We're still low on speed ups after we pushed tier 5s plus 1.5 million tier 5s, but we're building back up. This is looking quite nice. It's not looking like a big count or how it looked before, but it's looking quite nice. We're also piling up some training speed ups, getting ready to rock and roll if a mightiest governor comes by that we need to take care of business. Our resource bag is slowly growing back. I mean, it grew back really nicely now. There's like a 10 mil food in there, a little bit of breathing room, but there's not much in here for us to get too much done. The GGs are nice, don't take them away. I definitely don't plan on taking them away, but I want to make like designs with those GGs. But it's hard because the image is so small that that it requires like very like pixel differences, and it needs to be visible, or else it's just like weird, right? Chat, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't really have much I think we can get done today. I mean, we could do Golden Kingdom, but I really don't like this event, so I haven't done it at all. I know that it's a very important event because there is like 6, 10, 15 gold chests with potential legendary rewards out of them. But I just hate this event. I on the big account, I made it to like, I made it here, I think. And then I was like, F this. I can't stand it. I can't stand this event. It's just long and tedious and frustrating. Building research and training. I mean, we don't have food. That's why we haven't been building, because we don't have food. We can increase our farms. They don't require food. But farms only give you 14k power. We could do something else that's a little crazier, and that's actually work on our hospitals, which on this account, the hospital level is just abysmal. I need resources. I have these resources on the farm account. I think we're gonna go get the farm account and get the resources out of there. You know, once we have the resources at hand, we'll do like a hospital or two for this event tonight still. The only event I had is Golden Kingdom. I do too. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Who's the new commander? The new commander is Zenobia. Zenobia, the infantry commander. She's in Mightiest Governor in my Kingdom 59 account. She's in the Mightiest Governor. Yeah, chat. Our hospitals need a pump up on this account. TN, LIIG, and TN will surprise some people. LIIG, I have no doubt. TN, I don't know. LIIG, definitely. Any ideas if the new infantry commanders will be revealed tomorrow on Monday? Definitely Monday. Respectful guy. Definitely on Monday after the update. So I can only get to level 11. Yeah, I feel you have like 400 KT5, so you can only get to level 11. I think I died off well before that. What's up, Samuel? I think I died off way before that. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. It's already revealed. It's not. It's probably going to be part of the update, of the Monday update. Right after the update on Monday, we'll be able to see the new commanders. And then we'll spin 123,000 gems or 184 spins for Guan Yu on this account. I don't believe I even have Guan Yu unlocked, which means another Rider of History coming the way of the Gecko right here. I wasn't in Kingdom 59. I wasn't in Kingdom 59 when the wheel happened, and then it didn't get into More Than Gems before I left Kingdom 59. So we reached a point where we don't like, or this is where we stopped. This is where we stopped. We have William, and then after that, like William and YSS are available for us. We spun those wheels, and Ramses we got from Card King. And then now we are at the infantries, the archer, one of the archers, essentially Mightiest Governor commanders are what we're missing, and the one Guan Yu wheel. 70 likes on 181 watching the stream. I agree. Definitely can smash a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. 181 people, it can easily hit 100. Can easily hit 100, easily. But listen, chat. I know that today's stream is a bit short and weird, right? But I think I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have a ton of editing to do. This week we're gonna have the post-update video that on Monday we're gonna record with the commanders, and then we're gonna review the shop that's coming up, the updates for the shop, to tell you what you should be looking out for to exchange for Alliance credits. And we have Lost Kingdom 36, 35, 36, one of the two, that we covered quite extensively. We watched live as it unfolded, but we also have tons of footage of it, which we need to edit. We're going to go back into Lost Kingdom 1, where 93 and 331 went up against their opponents out in the Lost Kingdom 1. That's over already, but we have all the footage, so we're going to flash back into what happened there and show you some 341 action this week. And we're also going to talk about the new commanders, spin the wheel, get the commanders unlocked, get all that good stuff ready to rock and roll. So I'm really looking forward for that. We're going to see what comes out of the infantry commanders for the wheel in Kingdom 59. We might have to spin 184 times in that Kingdom 2, which is going to be really painful. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. I don't know. We're going to have to see what commander comes out and whether it's worth it or not. So stay tuned. This week we have a ton of war content, commanders content, and migration content coming up this week. Update stuff and all that amazingness that Rise of Kingdoms is bringing to us, because the update coming up on Monday is going to change the game again in a very meaningful way, especially with new commanders and the new mechanics that are coming in, new KVK and a bunch of other things. So there's a lot to look forward for, but I am honestly a little hungry. I need to edit. I need to sleep tonight so I can get work done tomorrow so I can cast. We gotta cast at 1, play at 2, cast at 3, and I work on all those hours. So that's gonna be an interesting one nonetheless. But yeah, I'll see you all on tomorrow's streams. We're casting 2 matches. Don't miss those out. Arc of Osiris League matches. We're gonna probably cast 411S versus UCS or Rose versus BBTH. And we're probably gonna cast 341 versus HKL tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting pair of matches. Thank you again for being awesome, chat. I apologize for the lack of content in general lately. I'm coming back into it stronger and better. Hopefully some of our older members will come back to us. We're 9 below our top number of members we've ever had, which was, I think, was 63. But we can get back into it slowly and steadily. Tuesday, Among Us members, be here. See y'all sooner rather than later, chat. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.